Hi, this is Dr. Nandini Nelivigi, Senior Consultant Orthodontist, Director, Nelivigi Dental Clinic, Bellandur, Bangalore. Today we will talk about the much controversial topic of which toothpaste to use and which toothbrush. We'll start with the toothbrush. There are n number of toothbrushes available in the market. It really does not matter which brand you buy, but all that is required is that you buy a soft bristle brush. The bristles of the brush have to be soft, not hard or medium. So once you buy the brush, you will think what toothpaste to buy. You have n number of toothpastes again. Some say they have salt in it, some say they have charcoal in it and whatnot. So what is again basically a requirement is that the toothpaste should be fluoridated so that it adds some benefit to your teeth and they don't undergo decay and stuff like that. And secondly, they should have a small amount of abrasive so that when you clean your teeth, they remove the plaque material that is there deposited on the tooth, and your breath is fresher and your tooth looks much cleaner. After you have picked up a toothpaste and a toothbrush, every time you brush, rinse your brush nicely in water. Take about a peanut size or 1 centimeter long of the toothpaste dispensed on the toothbrush. Then, if these are your teeth, you will hold the toothbrush at an angle of 45 degrees, not flat against the tooth like this. So what you have to do is hold it at an angle of 45 degrees so that the bristles enter the sulcus area of the tooth. Hold it this way and move it in and out, back and forth movement or a circular motion like this, and brush it out. Do the same thing again for the next tooth. Hold it like this, in, out, back, forth and out. When you do the lower tooth, again the brush is held at an angle of 45 degrees. You move it back and forth and brush it up. Again hold it at 45 degrees, back and forth and brush it up. So you have to do each quadrant for about 15 seconds. So you do this for 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 seconds. So if you really follow this, by the time you brush all the surfaces of the teeth, outside and inside, it will take about 2 minutes time. Only on the chewing surface of the tooth, that is this surface, you can hold the brush flat and move it in out. Brushing like this is wrong. This will cause what is called cervical abrasion, where the neck of the tooth is, the thickness of enamel is very thin. So if you hold the brush like this, apply a lot of pressure and brush in out like this, it is wrong, completely wrong. It causes cervical abrasion. You will develop cavity kind of a depression there, and you will develop sensitivity. So hold it at 45 degrees, back and forth movement and brush it out. The same thing on the inside, 45 degrees, back and forth movement and brush it out. Only on the chewing surface you will be brushing it like this. So if you do that all through, you will need about 2 minutes of time. Then rinse your mouth well. Now how to take care of your toothbrush is, one, you have to learn to brush your rinse your toothbrush nicely before and after you brush. Rinse it nicely and then put it in an open area or keep it in an open bowl. Do not cover the head of the brush because bacteria tend to grow in any wet area. So you must allow the brush bristles to dry well. And your brush should last approximately about 3 to 4 months. That shows that you are applying adequate amount of pressure. If the new toothbrush that you have bought hardly lasts for a few weeks before the bristles flare, that means that you are applying excessive force. Or if you bought a new brush and you have used it for 6 good months and there has been no flare in the bristles, that means you are not applying adequate amount of force. So usually a toothbrush needs to be changed once in about 3 or 4 months. Please do not use anybody else's toothbrush. Please keep a separate toothbrush for yourself. Rinse it nicely before you brush. Apply about a 1 centimeter length of the toothpaste on the brush and then brush it nicely all around the way I showed you for a good 2 minutes. Rinse your brush nicely, keep it in an open area for it to dry. Only when you are traveling, make sure you cover the head of the brush so that the bristles do not flare. Taking care of your teeth well and brushing twice a day is an absolute must. If you do that, you can maintain a good oral hygiene all through your life. Thank you.